everyone and welcome back. Oh my gosh, today is actually quite gorgeous. I mean, it's still a little nippy, but it's not raining, and that's a good thing. However, that being said, it is going to rain. But before it rains, I want to take you over to the build because I haven't been picking up my camera to show a lot about that. And then I'm going to bring you back and we're going to be unboxing a dome. This is an advanced growing dome. And so what I'm going to do is unbox that. And what this is, it's meant for plants so that you can overwinter your more delicate plants in it and be able to have the light in there that's required for them to continue to develop and grow over the winter months. So what I have in here that I'm going to be opening up and taking care of today is a ruby slipper oak leaf hydrangea, a Snowcicle oak leaf hydrangea, and some Broomstruck Macophilias. I also propagated some more hydrangeas in water, and they also need to go in soil, so I'm going to include that as well. And I also have a Crape Myrtle that I've been propagating, and one of them did root pretty good, so I may put that in soil, but we're going to go over that as well. So that's everything I'm going to be covering today. And if you're new, my name is Juanita. I'm all about getting out and getting active and hopefully to inspire you in one way or another. I do a lot of gardening, but lately we've been building a pottery studio with a loft on top and also an additional shed. And so go catch those videos and it'll bring you up to date. Oh my God, what was that? Anyway, whatever. So yeah, let me take you over there. Let's show you what that is and then we'll come back and we'll do this inside. So now you can see a lot more of what I was talking about, where the decking was going to be over here. And that you'll be able to access it from inside. Now there's not going to be any decking in this side as I thought. Basically what's going to happen is they're going to have the stairway that's going to go up to the door. So that window there, that's going to be kind of like the living area. This door here will go straight in, and then the other side of that will be where the bathroom is. I will go over that again once I'm able to get up there. So let's walk in here. This will be really nice to have this area here where we can put chairs out here and not get wet because, you know, we're going to have a roof over our heads over here. Now that's not going to prevent the wind from blowing, you know, over in this direction and getting this area wet, but at least we know that we can be under cover. Right now they still have not put the cement flooring on it. They're still going to do that, but that's where we're at. There is going to be a door right here to get into the garage. It's not going to be this small, by the way. It will be all the way up here, and it will be fully glassed and no windows in the back of the shop. Not that I know of yet. And then again, on this side where you see this pillars, I'm hoping that they'll do it as high as that, which is going to be up to the second level. So I see that they're going to be building these so that they can bring it down. So it's really unstable, but let's get in here. So now looking at it from this direction, on this side over here, when I was in the Portland home, I had a stained glass that was over my large dining pergola. That stained glass is actually going to go on this wall. It's going to have a pretty nice view. I mean, the windows are pretty large. I noticed that it is not copper, but anyway, it's good to see that that's going up. I'm not going to really film this. I just kind of wanted to give you a quick update. I wasn't able to film the inside because it's been really raining. As you can see, the clouds are forming. We are expecting more rain today. But what I can share with you today is that, but the roof inside is kind of vaulted a little bit. So what we're going to do there, see how this is kind of pitched. What we're going to do there is we're going to do it in cedar in the same way that we did the pergola. So you're welcome to go see the video on that. But yeah, that's where we're at. So now let me show you what I'm going to do as far as my plants. Now, I just want to say right off the bat that this is not a promotional video. This is not being paid by the company. I probably should have contacted them and said, hey, you know, yeah, you want to sponsor me? But I didn't do that. I just wanted to do this because I gotta keep my investment and time that I put into stuff to keep them alive. So this right here is the light. And I purchased this particular one mainly because I was kind of watching videos, and this guy actually had one, and he was putting some cuttings that he was showing. He wasn't even really talking about this dome at all. I just happened to catch the name and Googled it. But he did talk about the light. He did mention that on his dome, which was probably the same one that I bought, was a P1000. And he said that this was perfect for this particular dome. So that much he did say, and so that's what I bought. Because I figured, you know, I don't want to get anything more powerful than I need. But this is the light, and he raved about it, so we'll find out how well it works. So that's this. So that's good to see that that's there. We will open that, and you'll get to see it. So it does look like it comes with instructions, and it does look like it comes in a ton of different sizes. So I just bought a 2.5 by 2.5. So, and it looks like there's patch things that you can patch it if you tear it, which is nice. Get down here. These are all the little brackets. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm not really good at following directions. I kind of just see how something's put together and put it together by memory. So it shouldn't be too difficult. But this is the dome. I think it even has an area where you could put a fan in there, which would be really, really nice. And then it has a window that you can give it air. So yeah, I would say it's probably about a 2 feet by 2 feet. You know, it's not very big. But you know what, I don't need anything really big. I just need to get these plants in here and in something where they're gonna get some light. I probably should have got something bigger so I could add some other stuff, but that's okay. I can always put a shelf in there. I have this shelf here that I could actually even put it in. Get up. So this is it. This is the dome. Pretty cool. And then this is the door where you can open it. So, okay. Let's see how that works. So the first step is set up the tent frame according to the alphabetical order, and these directions are so little that I can't even see them with my bifocals. So, and they have letters on here. So we'll see. all there is to it. And then you've got your door right here. You've got where you can tie this up if it's working. And hook that up. And hook this up. There, and there's the light. Then you can use this to put the cord in. And voila, there we have it. And then you've got venting over here. Tuck them out of the way. Same thing here, you've got a 2-layer thing going on, so. There, then you got ventilation there. So I'm gonna put that over there, and then we're gonna go over here. It doesn't look great over here, but it'll work. But for now, this is where I'm going to put it, just to get it out of the way. Let's go check out the cuttings, see if I need to put those in soil or if I just can put them directly in here or what. So these are my cuttings, and they're all doing really great. This one does have a little bit of spotting. I'll bring you really close so you can look at that. This one does have, looks like it's not doing the most wonderful. This one here is the Broomstruck. This has been a problem child for me, even in Portland, but I think it's still going to be fine. Ooh, ooh, ooh! I've got a lot of starts in here. Oh my gosh! So strike what I said, because this is actually doing fantastic. So this actually has some new growth, and I'm just gonna put the soil over to the side. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this. So let me bring it real close. So do you see that growth right there? Right there and right here? Those are new branches. Isn't that amazing? And I have new growth here. Nice surprise. So that means the roots are pretty good on this. I could even probably upgrade it just a little bit more to this. But I really kind of am curious to know what the roots look like on this. Hey, look at that. Look at the growth. I mean, it needs water. Oh yeah, look at all those roots. Look at those roots. So this has got a lot of roots. So I think I am gonna put it in a little bit larger container. I think it'll be fine. See, maybe this terracotta one. Yeah, this terracotta would be perfect. It's cracked, but it's okay. Yay! Oh my gosh. You know, I really debated. Let me water this. Give me 1 second. Now I don't want it sopping wet. I just want to be able to have enough moisture in the soil. So as long as it clumps like that, where it's not dripping, then you're good to go. So, oh, got a bug. Let me go. These bugs need to go outside. I'll be right back. Let's go with this one. It's not much bigger. You don't want to upgrade them too fast. So I'm gonna just plant this in this one. Make sure your containers are clean, so you're not cross-contaminating them with any kind of bugs or you know, if it has diseases, a previous plant had, you know, some issues. You don't want to transfer that. And I am going to be packing this down. And I'm going to let that continue to grow. Oh my gosh, what a surprise. Took it down a little bit further down, exposing those, because they were probably growing in the trunk. I know that when I propagated them, I tried doing a test on, because there was some buds at the very bottom, and I did a test on that, and that's probably what this was, and it grew. So yeah, just gonna plant that right in there. So that's gonna go in the dome. And then I do want to check out this one's also getting some new starts on the side too. I'm not going to pull this out. I'm not going to pull each one out, but I wanted to just show you where they're at. This one here looks like it's struggling a little bit. Oh, don't want to get my stuff mixed up. So this one here is my large leaf ruby slipper, and this one I am going to open up and transplant this one. The roots are really healthy. I'm just going to give it new soil, but look at that root already just sticking up there. So yeah, this one doesn't have, that I can tell, new growth in the bottom. It's got nice roots on it. I'm not going to take all the dirt off, but it's got some really nice roots, and I don't see any new growth down here. Well, not necessarily. I think I might see something right here on this node over here. So I'm just going to clean this one up. I think Brad's here and Barney's here, and it's getting about dinner time. So yeah, so this will go right in here. And it'll just continue to grow. I tell you, I'm so proud of these. So happy that they're doing good. I've really been babying them and making sure that, oh, that's just pumice. So that takes care of this. Now, I would actually be doing this in my greenhouse, but I have no light in there. And we are going to be putting light in there. With this build of our studio, we will be extending the electrical over to the chicken coop as well as into my greenhouse, and that's going to be really exciting. So in the future I will be doing this in there, but because it's not set up and I haven't completely figured that one out yet, I'm still trying to work with unpacking and in my garden stuff. So for that reason, I haven't done anything. Whoa. Oh yeah, this one had huge roots. This was one that I did in perlite with a little bit of vermiculite. And this one's getting a lot of new starts. So this one definitely could be upgraded. I mean, it still could be fine. Just gonna give it some new soil though, because I have a couple of hydrangeas that I'm gonna need the bigger pots. I'll show those to you. These ones that I'm talking about, I actually propagated with water in my kitchen here. So I'll bring those, and those have big roots on them. So okay. So all these are done. Can you see those new buds right there? That's that one. Looks like it's getting another bud right here on this node. This one here actually has a very large bud here. Another bud right here. This one here has some buds growing out of here. Now I will probably bury it up to this node because it does have some new growth coming out of these nodes there. But look at this one. Look how many buds that one has. Has a bud here and way down here. I think that's why that one has buds, that Macophylia, because it had buds like this. So I'm going to go ahead and bury it up to the crown, up to here. And then those can surface from the ground up. So this I'm going to put in here. And again, I'm going to just bury those just because they'll come up, they'll surface. But I am putting it to the last node, right below that last node, right where the root system is. Because that is that getting another start there? Yeah, because I want to cover the roots, but I don't want to, I just don't want to bury it too deep at this point. So that'll be fine there. This one's fine, this one's clean. And actually, you know, I could put two of these together. I really could. You know, separate them. But those roots are nice and healthy. Oh my gosh. And I don't know if these are pinnacles, if these are pinnacles or if they're just macrophilias. I can't remember off the top of my head where I got them, who gave them to me. Uh-oh, come on, potato bud, you gotta go outside. Okay, get a little bit more. Oh, yeah, these are my Snowcicles here. And this one I'm gonna do all the way up to that one node. When you work this hard to propagate, you know, you really wanna baby these things and nurture them and just watch them really grow and develop into some really beautiful plant for your yard. And I know that living out in the country, oh my God, I've got bugs in my home. I've got these potato bugs. Okay, this guy has to go because he can't be in here. So I had seen videos where people have propagated plants with a leaf like this. And I was pretty skeptical, but I decided to do it in vermiculite to see how they do. Now, this is coming from somebody that was very skeptical. Look at those roots. Look at all those roots. That's from the leaf. Now, I don't know where they're actually going to grow from, the new leaves, but we're going to plant this and we'll find out, and then I'll update you. There's another one right there. I had two that didn't do anything, but these three have roots. Isn't that incredible? So I will keep you guys updated on these. Let me do them in individual little containers like this. But yeah, this was done in a vermiculite. I do see a little leaf on the top of this, on the top of the leaf, and maybe that's where it's going to grow. But there's one little tiny leaf on this, on the very top. However, I don't know. We'll find out. Never done this before. Oh, there's another potato bug. Oh my God. This one's even bigger. You guys gotta get out of here. I'm killing you. Sorry. Sorry you guys had to see a crime scene. But yeah, look at those roots. Out of a leaf. Who would have thought? Okay, so that takes care of all these. So I'm gonna clean up my mess and then I'm gonna let you guys go. But at least you got to see the process. I'm going to put them in the dome, and then I will give you an update on how they're progressing later on. Let's quickly look at this. I've got some new growth here. I really want this Crape Myrtle, let me tell you. This Crape Myrtle. Oh, this one doesn't look like it has, oh, it looks like it's starting to have roots. And it's got new growth on this. I've always heard that Crape Myrtles are easy to propagate, but, you know, I'm not sure. Because I haven't been 100% successful. I know one of these have a lot of roots. I mean, they have roots. I don't know. Maybe I cut that root off. I don't know. I'm going to put them back in here to grow in here. Don't want to disturb them. Maybe it'll grow, maybe it won't. But all the leaves are green and healthy. So I'm going to guess that's a good sign. And I just have these on my windowsill. Nowhere special. And I have one tiny little hole on the very top so moisture can escape if it needs to. But yeah, maybe it was this one that had the roots. Let's check this out real quick. These ones are getting a little moldy. Yeah, I mean this one's, the leaf is still good, but it's getting moldy. Nothing on that. Oh, this one has roots, actually. I don't even know if you're going to be able to see this. Do you see that root right there? So this is rooted. So now Crape Myrtle, now they look dead, but Crape Myrtle is dormant right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to leave it in here. It's got plenty of moisture. And I'm gonna just let that continue. Same thing with this. This one looks like it has just a little bit of a root going in. So I'm gonna keep that in there. And I'm even gonna keep the other one in there because, you know, it could just be dormant right now. Might surprise me next year. Okay, you guys, my kitchen's all cleaned up. Everything's put away. And all the plants are put in that advanced grow tent. So I want to show you that before I close off. But one of the things that I was able to do is that the shelf that was next to the door, that actually was able to come apart enough that I could stick it in there. So all my plants fit in there perfectly. So I'm really excited about that. So let me show you what it looks like. So before I do that, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. And I love you guys, really do. And I love all your comments and your support. So thank you. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let's go look at that. But look at how wonderful that looks. So I put all my hydrangeas in this first two shelving down below. And then on the top shelf is where I put all of my more delicate plants. And I think this is going to work out really well. Yeah, this is looking really good. And I'm not going to leave it here. I probably will put it in the garage. I think I mentioned that. But for now, it'll be right here. And see how well it works out. But I just need to now close it up. And I will be putting this on a timer. This way the light is not on 24/7. I will probably put it like maybe for 8 hours, then turn it off for the evening. But yeah. So if you're interested in this, I got it on Amazon. I think I mentioned that earlier. And it was about $89. The light was about $60. But I think this is going to be well worth it. Certainly loving it right now. But we'll see what the plants say in about a month from now. Okay, so I'll update you, and probably not until next spring when I'm ready to plant them, but maybe periodically I may bring you back over here and check it out. But hope you enjoyed this. Okay, you guys. See you guys on the next one. Love you.